Does he even know what goes on in his office? Canadians to believe that the guys who paid for his vacation, that he didn't know that they were donors to the Trudeau Foundation. He asked Canadians to believe that he didn't know that Beijing had given $140,000 to the Trudeau Foundation to influence him, even though the donation was processed and signed off on by his own brother. But nothing tops this. He now expects Canadians to believe that he didn't know that the Trudeau Foundation was holding meetings in his office. Does he even know what goes on in his office?
The Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, as I've repeated many times in this House and out of it, for about 10 years now, I have had no engagement, direct or indirect, with the Trudeau Foundation.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
No engagement except for Trudeau Foundation donors pay for his vacations. No engagements except for the only two people he will allow to investigate foreign interference are from the Trudeau Foundation. No engagement except for intelligence reports show that Beijing gave $140,000 to the Trudeau Foundation to influence him, a donation facilitated and signed off on by his own brother. And now no engagement except that he hosts them for meetings in his own office. Was there no other office space available anywhere in Ottawa, Mr. Speaker?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, while Conservatives continue to focus on me and attacks on my family, we're going to continue focusing on delivering for Canadians, delivering on affordability by delivering dental benefits that the Conservatives voted against, investing in health care in ways that Conservatives have stood against, moving forward on affordability by being there to support Canadians from coast to coast to coast with targeted measures that are helping 11 million Canadians, including the grocery rebate. We're also moving forward on creating great jobs for the middle class by investing in a clean, green economy with positive impacts right across the country. This is what we're focused on.
Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, we all know that nobody focuses more on the Prime Minister than he focuses on himself. He, meanwhile, expects us to believe that this foundation, named after his family, has donors that pay for his vacations, $80,000 in free vacation benefits, that they take donations from Beijing, facilitated by his brother, which intelligence officers say were designed to influence him, and now that he hosts the same foundation with his top officials in his own office. How dumb does he think Canadians are to believe that?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, it's interesting the lengths to which the Conservatives will go to not talk about the budget we just delivered for Canadians. A budget focused on three large themes. Investing in affordability for Canadians to be there to support while they're actually struggling through difficult times right now as we build a stronger economy for the future. Being there on health care with historic deals signed with the provinces, with investments in dental care that the Conservatives continue to stand against. We're going to continue building a stronger economy for the future because we know that fighting climate change and investing in the greener economy go hand in hand for the middle class.
A good game when it comes to workers, but when it comes down to it, he doesn't actually follow through. In fact, he often says one thing and does an opposite. These are the public sector workers, these are his workers, and the Prime Minister has a responsibility to make sure they have a fair contract. These workers are asking for something very basic. They are fighting a war against inflation, and they want to win. They want to have salaries that keep up with inflation, something that all workers deserve. So will the Prime Minister finally take workers seriously, do his job, and get these workers a fair contract?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
I'm now a little bit worried about the Leader of the NDP, Mr. Speaker, in not understanding that the important job we're doing right now is sitting at the bargaining table where deals get made and working on those negotiations. I'm sure he doesn't want to disrespect the important process that happens at the bargaining table because that's exactly what we are busy supporting. And yes, these negotiations are sometimes difficult, but they're always important and they're always a fundamental right of workers across this country. And that's why we are participating fully, making progress, and we're going to get the right deal for the public service and the right deal for Canadians.
The Honourable